Hey guys, it's Ashley, and today I have a very special video because I'm really excited to show you guys something. I don't know if you noticed yet by looking at me. You guys are trying to figure out what's different, but I got my ears pierced today. Actually, I think I got to the piercing place at about 4:30, and then I was there for a while. I was expecting it to be a very short time there, like maybe 10, 15, maybe even 20 minutes at tops. But it actually took at least 45 minutes. Okay, I'm just going to say 45 minutes. I don't even know for sure. But I think it was at least 45 minutes I was there because I had to pick it out, my earrings, which didn't take that long at all actually. And then they had to sterilize it. Well, they talked to me and they answered all my questions I had, and I had quite a few. And he explained stuff to me because we're asking if I can have sterling silver because I thought you could. I was like, whatever. And then he explained to me that you can't because it will like ink your ear and it will like seep into your cartilage and it's like not good and stuff. So I was like, oh, okay then. I guess I'm not getting that. So my cartilage is actually steel. I really wanted to get this other earring. I saw it before. I was like, I want this. It looks so beautiful. It's so cute. I want this one. But it was so expensive. It was going to be $460 for both of them. It was $230 for each one. It was so expensive. I mean, ridiculous. It was so tiny, and it was like not even worth it. I was like, I could probably find it somewhere else, and I could buy it there for a lot less cheaper, and then they could put it in my ear in a year. So whenever my ear finally heals, it'll probably take 6 to 8 months, or I think, yeah, no, I think it's 4 to 6 months. No, 6 to 8. Sorry, I got confused with the lobe and the cartilage, and I asked a lot of questions, and then it took like 10 minutes to sterilize the earrings, which is good. I guess that means they really clean it. And then we went in, and then she marked my cartilage spots, and that took a really long time because then she asked my parents, how does it look? And then my mom says it was too high on the left side, but then my dad said it was too high on the right side. And then she's like, oh, now I'm questioning myself. And so she kept checking it, and it took like forever for her to finally like say, okay, it's good now, because my parents questioned her and she wasn't sure, and it took her forever. She had to like keep fixing it and moving around a little bit, dotting it, and yeah. And before I even dotted it, the guy, since it's a hoop, has a little space. He could put it on my ear, like not like actually put it in, but like he would just fit it around my little, like, I don't know what this is called up there, but he fit it around to show me like how I like it there, and if it's too high or too low. And I actually thought it was perfect there. He said it wouldn't go in I couldn't put it too much higher or lower anyways, because then it could flip around, and you don't want that to happen. So where it was about where it was supposed to be. And my parents wanted lower, but I actually wanted a little higher. But then I decided where he put it was perfectly fine. It's right in the middle of my parents and I wanted it, and yeah. So in the beginning, my mom wasn't really on board with this. Like she thought one was enough and two was a little too much, and I was like, Mom, please. And my dad said, I was like, it's fine. She wants it. It's not a big deal. Just let her get it. I was like, thank you. And so she let me get it. And I've been debating. It was 2 weeks. I asked her for about like 2 weeks that I've wanted it. So I've wanted it for some time. I mean, it's not like a long time, but I really wanted it. And I was sure I wanted it. And I'm actually really excited I got it. And I'm not going to regret it because I love them so much. I just have to take good care of them. And I have to make sure they don't get an infection. And I will do a video if I do get an infection. I'll be like, I want my infection or whatever. So, yeah. So after she dotted those two, she did this one, which was really quick. And then she put in the needle. So now I'm going to talk about the pain level. And the pain level is totally different for each and every person. So it just depends on the person, and yeah. So you might think it doesn't hurt at all, and I might think it does, and some other person might think it hurts a lot more than I do, and just all different people. But in my opinion, I thought it was gonna hurt a lot less. I thought it was gonna be like just a little pinch, and I'm good, done and over with. I think the whole process of her putting the needle in probably took about 2 minutes to get all 4 of the piercings done. And so, sorry. So, the first one was like, oh, it's just a lobe. So I wasn't sure for if I wanted to get the lobes. If I had to choose between one of the piercings, I wanted to get the cartilage. That was the one for sure I wanted. And then when my mom said I could get the second one, I was like, okay, I'll get the second one. And my mom said, I don't want to do it. I don't have to do it. I feel like it's too painful or whatever. And we weren't sure. I wasn't sure if my mom was going to say, oh, okay, actually you can't after I got my cartilage. So we said that we're not 100% sure we want it, but we'll like pick out. So, but then they said that you should pick it out and get it sterilized first, just because sterilization is the thing that takes the most time. So you want it to be sterilized. So even if you don't want to do it afterwards, you can just we can just put it back and you don't have to do it. I was like, okay, fine. And I was like, yeah, sure, whatever. I was like, I think I want to win anyway, so I'm gonna pick it out and get it sterilized. So it takes less time. So I picked out one. I got it sterilized, and then she said after we dotted this one, she said, okay, like let's dot the second one now. So if you want it, then you can. It'll already be like the like the spot where you want it will already be ready. We'll just poke the hole and you'll be done out of here. I was like, okay, yeah, that's fine. And so and then I was like, and then we had to choose which one I wanted to do first. And I was like, oh, okay, now this is gonna be a problem. So I decided I do want the earlobes, and I was like, yeah, I want it for sure, I guess. So I did the earlobes first, and then I did the cartilage, and then okay, let's see, she did. Oh, I can't even remember what side she did first. And I'm sorry, guys, I don't have a clip to put in here to show you guys me getting it pierced. There was no photography or pictures, anything allowed, videotaping during the process, so I wasn't allowed to do it. And so, sorry about that. I did want to videotape, and I was even telling Emily that I want to do it, but they made you sign this thing that you can't. So I was just like, okay, whatever, fine. I won't do it. I didn't say anything to them, but I was just like, okay, I won't get it. In my head, so it's fine. Videotape, but I was kind of sad because I really want to see my reaction afterwards. And so they do the earlobe first. I think I already said that. I can't remember for sure. And I'm pretty sure she did the right side first, and then she did the left side. So she did the right lobe, and then she did the left lobe, and then she did the left cartilage, and then she did the right cartilage. And so when she did the lobe, I was like, okay, it's gonna be easy peasy, not gonna really hurt. It's just a lobe, no pain, just soft tissue. She did it, and it hurt a lot. It did hurt a lot. It was bearable. It's just a little. It wasn't a pinch, that's for sure. I was kind of scared because I see all the videos that just like goes in like 1 second, the pain's over. No. Even after they put it in, it hurts. It feels like they're still putting it in. But the main pain is when they put it in. But then afterwards, it stings. It feels really hot. And after a few hours, it was still like even after a few hours, it was still hurting. I think after 2 or 3 hours, it stopped hurting and the redness went down. As you can see, not really red anymore. But even actually after, like, I took a picture, like, right when I got home, which was, like, 30 minutes after I got my piercings done. So, not right when I got home, but, like, I think I took a picture, like, around 30 minutes, 45 minutes after I got it done. And actually, my ear, it wasn't even that red, just a little bit red with the cartilage. But my lobe wasn't red, and my lobe isn't red right now either. So I don't think my piercing was really that red, just a little bit in the cartilage for a few hours, but the stinging and the hotness was there for a few hours, and then it's gone now, just a little bit, but not really. Just it doesn't really. It's sore, but it doesn't sting anymore, and it's just a little hot. Not really. I think it's mainly the soreness. But now that I'm thinking about it, now I feel it. Like I wasn't like paying attention to it. I was kind of ignoring it. So it wasn't I didn't realize that it was so sore until like now that I'm thinking about it, it's kind of sore. But yeah, it hurt. It did hurt when they put the needle in. And every time I was like, no, I don't want to do it. Like, you're a quarter done. Now you're going to be 50 cents done. It's like kind of laughing. But yeah, it did kind of hurt a bit. But it wasn't unbearable. It was bearable. And so I did this one, and then, so it kind of hurt. So it all hurt, okay? It all hurt. I think this side, so this, I think after this, like, this one hurt, but then this one hurt more. But then this one didn't hurt, and then this one hurt, but then this one hurt more. So I feel like the second one was the one that always hurt the most. And I don't even know, I think they equally both hurt. I can't remember exactly how much they hurt, but they hurt. And I don't think the cartilage was that much more painful than the lobes. And I was expecting it to be a lot less painful. Like, it wasn't a lot less painful, sadly. But, yeah, I got it done, and I was really happy. And the funny thing was, after each one, I said, ow. I was like, she put the needle in, I was like, ow. Then she realigned it, took a deep breath in, let it out. She did it. She put the earring on. Ow. And I did that 4 times for each one, which is kind of funny and stupid at the same time. But yeah, I did that. So I'll show you guys it now. Excuse this right there. Just excuse that. And so I took this side. I have a few moles on it. You can see it in the picture. But I've had this one since I was a kid. I've had it for a long time. I got this one, which I think it's really cute. It matches this one, kind of. And this one. It's cool. I got that. I was so excited. It looked really good. And in the picture, it's going to look really big. And I saw these other ones also that I really wanted, but I can't put them on until a year later. So, yeah, but I'm going to get this arrow one. It was so cute. It's like a little arrow. I will put a picture up in 3, 2, 1, right there. So, you guys, wait, 3, 2, 1, right there. So, you guys saw it, and I hope you guys liked it. It's really cute. I think it's really cute that there's like a little arrow going through here. Like an arrow actually going through your ear, but it actually is going through your ear because it's because you have a hole in your ear, so you're putting something in there. And yeah, I'm gonna get that later. Hopefully. I have plans for these ears, people. Plans after they healed. And I'm really worried it's the first night I'm gonna have to sleep, but I can't sleep on them or I can get them infected. I can end up having a little bump, so I'm really nervous. And I asked my other friend who's had a piercing done before. She has both. She has a second lobe on both her ears, but on one of them she has cartilage. But yeah, she got them done at Claire's, but I didn't want to. I got them at a place that's a body piercing, just for body piercing. So they're investing in it. They have needles. They sterilize everything, make sure everything's clean. Just the thing about Claire's, they use a gun, so it's not completely sure that it's going to be sterilized. Also, it's using blunt trauma force, which means that they're using the earring to puncture your hole, which is dull, so it's like going to hurt a lot more. It's going to be a lot more healing because you're using more force when the needle's sharper and it goes into your ear a lot easier, and it's sterilized, so it's clean, and it's a lot less likely to get an infection. Also, I heard online that getting using the gun, it can also cause I think it was tissue damaging, soft tissue damaging, so that's not good either. So yeah, I decided going to this piercing place was the best option, cleanest option for my ears, so I don't get an infection. So I decided, yeah, I guess that's what I'm going with. And the people were really nice. They knew what they were talking about. I hope. Their job is based on these piercings, so they had a lot of piercings themselves, which doesn't mean that just because they have a lot of piercings means they're professional and all that. Just saying that, like, they knew what they were doing because they dedicate their life to this. Their job is this. So yeah, I think it was really good, awesome. I really liked it. I enjoyed it. The experience was great, except for the part when the needle went my ears. But I will probably. They give you a free 1-month checkup, and if you ever want to change your earrings after your ears have healed, you can go back there for free, and they will change it. They also give you a t-shirt, which I don't know why, but they gave me a t-shirt. I was like, okay, fine, t-shirt. I can use it as my PJs. So they have this shirt as my PJs, which I love. I just use regular cute t-shirts. Well, they don't have to be cute, but just comfortable t-shirts, and I wear them as my PJs. And yeah, they also gave you a $10 discount if you ever want to go back and get another piercing. You can get that. My mom was thinking about getting one, which is awesome, except even though she's the one who didn't want me to get that many. But she thought second piercing. She's like, yeah, fine, get the second piercing. It's great. But the third one was the one that she just didn't want me to get that much. But she was okay with it at the end, which was good. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this, guys. It's a really long video. I'm sorry. I know I'm talking so much, but I just want to make sure I have everything in detail and make sure you guys know like everything, my experience. If you guys have any questions, you can comment down below. I will answer them whenever I see them. I will, I promise. And I hope you enjoy this video. So thank you guys so much for watching. I also will be putting a picture of my piercing right when I'm done talking, and you guys will see it before the video ends. Most likely it will be my oh shoot, I just touched my ear. Oh, it kind of hurts a little bit. I didn't mean to touch it. Shoot, sirs. But if you guys have any questions on how I'm supposed to clean it, I'll just tell you guys really quickly now. They just said whenever you take a shower, which should be every day or every other day, they said they're not supposed to use a cotton ball or a Q-tip because that's like moving around your earring, which you're not supposed to do. Because they gave me like an example. I just don't want to take, it's already been almost 20 minutes, this video. I don't want to make it much longer. But they said it's like if you get like some metal bar, and you rub it on your leg, that's causing friction. And it can cause like the first few times it's okay. But then once when you continue doing it, you'll get bubbles and bruises and bumps and yeah, the little bubbles like you get on your feet, like when you wear shoes that are uncomfortable, you get that where it was. So, and that's the same thing that happens, which is why you're not supposed to sleep on them, because you get bubbles and infections, because you're putting friction against your earrings, which also happens when you move them, so you're not supposed to touch them. So whenever you take a shower, just like let them get soft and like wet from the hot water, and then you get some soap on your hands, whatever you use, doesn't matter, because you're used to it on your body, so your body's used to it. And you just put on your hands, get it bubbly, and just put on your ears, and you leave it on until you're done with the shower, and you just rinse it off, and you're all good. Just pretty good, no infection, hopefully. And yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. So I'm going to be putting in the picture now. I'll be here for like probably like 4 or 5 seconds, and then I'll be gone, and then the video will be over. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you find it informative. Hope I answered any questions you guys have. And don't worry, if you want to get a piercing, you know you want it, you should definitely get it. If you're iffy, you should wait a few days, maybe a week, maybe a little more, to make sure you know you want this. You won't regret it. And it's not that big of a deal. It's just a piercing. It'll close up if you really don't want it. So, but just the money and the piercing, the earring you're buying. But you can use the earring for another piercing, so it's fine. But then the money, like if you go to Claire's, you don't pay for them piercing. And over here was just $20 for all the piercings. So it's not that big of a deal if you just let it close up if you don't like it anymore. Not big of a deal. So it's not the biggest deal if you get it and you don't like it and you just gonna get rid of it. So yeah, just do it. It's fine. And if you don't want to do it, you realize, you know, and if you're scared about the pain, like, don't be scared about the pain. It will hurt a little bit, but it's not a big deal. It's just a little pain, and you should get over it if you really want this. But if you don't, you should consider a bit, because you do have to, the healing process is the part. You could caught chances of getting infection, but that's not a big deal, because if you clean it correctly and you take care of it, it will be all right. And if you don't sleep on it, that might be a little uncomfortable for a few weeks, maybe even a month, maybe more. You can't sleep on your ears, so yeah, that's going to be uncomfortable as well. So yeah, really, there's a few things to consider, but in the end, it's not that big of a deal if you decide you don't want it anymore. So I really hope you guys enjoy this video. I hope you guys like my piercings. They're cool. In my opinion, they're super duper cool. And I hope you enjoy this video. I'm sorry it's so long, and I don't know, it's really long. I just want to make sure. I'm not going to be answering anything that comes out of my head anymore, because I know it's already been like 21 minutes. So, plus, yeah, I'm just going to go. If you have any more questions, just comment down below. Thank you guys for watching. Love you. Bye.